Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another Marvel Cinematic Universe video. This time, of course, on the topic of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But if you guys have been following social media and the show, you'll realize that there's a lot of heated debate about the character John Walker, the new Captain America in the show. And while a lot of people are hating him, and some of them are hating too far, even going as far as to send death threats to Wyatt Russell, but the thing is, I don't hate him, and I know a lot of my friends that I know do share his opinion. I actually really do like John Walker, and that's what I'm going to talk about here in this video. Now, even bigger debates have started surrounding the character after he recently did this in the latest episode, so if you haven't seen it, just skip ahead a few seconds because I'm about to play spoiler.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
So, yeah, I get that looks pretty bad for the character, especially if you don't really know the context of the scene. And generally, that's a bad thing. The kill, I'm just be started with it. I think it was a justified kill, but I don't think it was right. I'm not saying he should have killed the guy. I'm not saying it's right that he killed the guy in the way that he did. But I do think that guy, he didn't deserve to die. But the kill, I can understand, and I don't really think I have a problem with it as much as some other people. So you have to think. So skip back a few minutes. John Walker recently just juiced up on the serum, so you know that he's not thinking straight. Then he has to chase this Flag Smashers, all while dealing with Sam and Bucky going rogue combatant, solo Avengers, going as far as to free Zemo out of prison and to cause a huge scene in Madripoor. So obviously he's a little stressed. And then it cut to this episode where they actually do kidnap his friend Battlestar, and then he's just killed right in front of him. He doesn't get any goodbye. He's not killed in some grandiose way. No, he just gets shoved into a pillar and dies. And while everyone's saying that John was supposed to kill the guy because he was not the one that killed Battlestar. But if you rewatch the scene, you can see that the man that he killed at the end of the episode was holding John back when Carly came over and killed Battlestar. So while he's not the one who, quote unquote, pulled the trigger on Battlestar, he was indirectly responsible for the death of Battlestar, because if he wasn't there to hold John back, he could have saved Battlestar. And just put yourself in John's place. You have these two super soldiers that are just causing trouble all over the world, and then you just watch your friend get killed right in front of you while you're restrained and you can't do anything. Wouldn't that send you over the edge? And people are saying he's as bad as Homelander for killing this guy, but you just have to think. John Walker is not the first hero that has killed or was going to kill. Look back to Iron Man at Civil War. He learned that Bucky was the one that killed his parents, and even though he was under the control of Hydra, Tony didn't care. He was gonna kill Bucky, and people were fine with that. Like, some of us on Team Cap were like, alright, it wasn't him. And it's the same thing. It wasn't him. But Tony was literally gonna kill Bucky if Cap was not there to stop him. Even looking further back, look at T'Challa back in Civil War as well. He was going on a murder raid just to kill Bucky without even verifying if Bucky was the one that killed his father. And so John, he does the same thing, but he's viewed as a huge villain for doing it. I don't really think that's fair. I think, John, you have to look at it like, the world is missing Captain America. The world is upside down, like they say in the show. Half of the planet, billions of people return, and then the world's in upheaval. Like, they need something to just calm them because the world is super stressed. Then the government comes in and tells you, you're Captain America, you're the new Cap, make everyone proud. And in the first few episodes, you see him trying to make amends with Bucky and Sam, trying to let them know that he's not trying to replace Steve, he's just trying to be the best Cap that he can be. And they keep dismissing him, not taking him seriously, overstepping. So yeah, I can see that to turn him kind of angry towards Sam and Bucky. In episode 4 with the kill, I remind you, I don't think the kill was right, but it was definitely justified. These Flag Smashers, they're terrorists, and they've said that they're gonna keep bombing, continuing out more attacks until their mission is complete and they get their world without borders. So if you think about it, was the guy that he killed really innocent? Like, you have to think. I don't think John Walker is a bad guy. I really don't. I think he's a little arrogant, as you can see with the Dora Milaje, but I see him as a guy who's struggling with this huge mantle that he's been given. He's really stressed out. He doesn't know if he can live up to being Captain America, just like Sam, just like Bucky. So it's hard. It's hard on him too because he's the one carrying the shield, and he had to take the serum. Just think, if you can't even hold your own against two non-juiced up soldiers, even though the Dora Milaje are highly skilled, but I doubt that Walker knows that. You have to think. Wouldn't you feel a little weak? Wouldn't you feel inclined to take the serum? If the serum was right there on the ground, would you, in sitting in that chair right now, would you deny taking the serum? Honestly, like, let me know down in the comments. Would you take it or wouldn't you? I would take the serum if I was Cap because I know I'm just human. I can't compete with these people that are huge super soldier, just beefed up people, and I would take that serum to give me a chance. So as of right now in the show, John Walker is actually my favorite character and the most interesting to me because you see this guy. Because Steve, if you think about it, he was back in the day when there was good, there was bad. There was the good people, and then there was Nazis. The world was white and black like that. But now in the modern times of 2021, like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's like 2023 or something. So justice, it's not black and white. Like, there's a little bit of gray in there, and I like how John Walker is like the gray Captain America. I, like the Flag Smasher said, today's heroes don't have the luxuries of keeping their hands clean, and that's kind of a message that you just need to think about. Like, but just look, is John Walker really the bad guy in the story? Like, he might be a little unhinged, unlikable to some people, but is he really the villain? Does he really deserve all this hate? I think not. I really do like John Walker as a character, and I'm interested to see where they take him, and I hope they don't turn him into a villain. That would just suck, but... Alright guys, that was my little rant on why I think John Walker is not a villain. I just wanted to make this video because I see a lot of outrage and like hate towards him, comparing him to Homelander, sending death threats to the actor. And I just honestly, I don't really see him as a villain. I don't see him as the bad guy of this story. I just, I don't know. I just wanted to make this to tell you guys how I feel, and I want to know how you guys feel down in the comments. So feel free to leave a comment. Also, like if you like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And I'll see you guys with the next video.